I just wanted to show you, this is a stained sign instead of a painted sign. I use water-based stains. We could go over that. You probably have your own selection of stains. I don't think it really matters. The one thing I was going to point out though is when you use stain instead of paint, it's more grainy. So when you put your stencil on and you actually go to paint it, the paint will want to bleed out and you won't have crisp edges. So I'm going to show us how to fix that real fast. First thing I got to do is go ahead and put this stencil on. I figure I'd just show it one more time. Again, make sure your keyholes are the right direction. Get the corners lined up. Make sure they're as straight as you can get it. And especially on these long signs, you have to really make sure it's at least close, because you'll be able to tell a lot more on the long signs. Again, start in the middle, work your way out. Just make sure it's pressed down really good. And you're going to take your transfer paper off. And that's going to... And so this is the step I wanted to show you. Normally on a painted sign, we would just go ahead and paint. But in this case, because it doesn't have primer and all those layers of paint, the wood grain is going to want to suck the paint out, and then you're not going to have crisp edges. So, and actually, I just buy this by the gallon Mod Podge. I'm sure you're familiar with it if you're crafters or whatever. It works really good for this. And how I do this is I actually just pour a little bit. Make sure you get that boogers out. And I just pour like a dab on a piece of scrap cardboard. And just like my rollers, you can do this with a roller, but I just use these. That seems to work pretty good. And this will dry perfectly clear. What it does is it fills in those wood grains so that now when you come back with your paint, it'll have nice and crisp edges. I just make sure it fills in really good. And once that's done, you'll just let that dry, and then you'll just go about business just as if it was another sign. But that will prevent that bleeding. Just wanted to show that. I'm sure you're familiar with Mod Podge. If not, I think you can just mix wood glue and water.